All right, we have to identify numbers. We got to find our rates in there and then start solving. Do some calculus, okay? The first thing that I see here is we're looking at increasing rate of 11 centimeters per hour. And what is that? That's the height. It says it right over there. So that 11 is dh dt. And is it a positive 11 or negative 11? That's a positive 11. Why? How do I know? Because it says increasing. Okay, and then so the height of a rectangle is increasing at 11. And the width of the rectangle is decreasing at a rate of 9. The rate, okay, and 9. I saw rate over there too, but this time we're decreasing. So this time, let's see, what are we going to do? Let's go dw. dw dt equals negative 9. And that's because it says decreasing. Next, at a certain instant, the height is 3. There you go. So we have an h right here. And the width is 8 centimeters. So I'm going to put W right here. Okay. It says, what is the rate of change of the area? The rate of change of the area. The rate of change of the area of the rectangle. Do you guys know how to find the area of a rectangle? I have a couple different ways, right? I've heard like length times width. I've heard base times height. But in this one, they give us a height and a width. Is that right? Yeah. So does that work? Does height times W work? Height and width? Yes, that does work. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. We're going to use A equals height times width. And if we wanted to find dA dt, we would have to take the derivative of this, see how all these rates are related. The derivative of A is 1. Chain rule says then we have to multiply this by the A prime or dA dt. And over here we have two functions multiplying to each other. We have h and we have w. Because they're multiplying, we have to do the product rule. So we go, the derivative of h is 1 times dH dt, then times w, plus h times 1 times dw dt. This part right here, that is the derivative of w with respect to t. Okay, now, this is actually what we're looking for. We're looking for dA dt, and it's right there. So we have to find all these other numbers. We have to know what dH dt is. We have to know what w is. We have to know what h is, and dw dt. Do we have those numbers? What is dH dt, Stews? 11. What is w? 8. H, Stews, h. What is h? It's 3. You guys see it, right? You see the h right here? What is dw dt? Negative 9. Okay, so dA dt equals 11, 8, 3 times negative 9. So I got negative 88 plus negative 27. And then when I add those suckers together, that would be 1, 7, 6. Is that right? 61? Now the question is, what are the units on this? Would you guys know if they didn't give it to us? It says right here, square centimeters per hour. That's what that is, square centimeters per hour. It is a rate. So 61 is our answer.